Yo, what is going on, everybody? Hope you're well. Today I thought we'd play a little game, guess the player, a little bit of an interactive game. Let's see if you can guess who this is. A little bit of a clue. This replay is from 2016 ranked. So if you're looking at the map thinking, what the hell? Yes, we had to play that and the Tokyo ramp map as well. Back in the day in ranked. So this player is 2016. They'd been playing the game for 1 year. They never played the prequel. Okay, they never played the start PC. And this player is one of the top 5 players of all time. An absolute GOAT. Okay, so we want to watch this. We're going to focus on their fundamentals, their positioning, how fantastic it was even in 2016. And it's no wonder that with those fundamentals and then what they added onto it, that they became one of the greatest of all time ever. The other thing I want to do is just do a couple of shout outs here. The positivity in the community at the moment is really good as far as fundamentals. And it's got a lot of people flying the flag of the fundamentals, which is great. You know, because for a long time it felt like it was pretty much, well, I can't think of anyone else who was doing it to the extent, but now we've got some new guys coming in. So, Precepts, guys, I'll put all these in the description below. Precepts, of course, he's been doing some videos focusing on the fundamentals, how you guys can get out of diamond, etc. You got Revoir, Revoir, who is, again, I'll put all the descriptions below, just did a Road to Grand Champ, no mechanics, just completed it. Absolute wicked series. And then yesterday, we probably had the greatest cinematic edited video in Rocket League I've ever seen. And it's a guy called Hit It Elridge. I think this guy's going to be one of the, big pushes on this, because with the editing ability they've got, they'll probably end up having hundreds of thousands of subscribers, which is great because they're pushing the fundamentals. They're big on the fundamentals. They might even come up with their own fundamental system and stuff, which is great. That's the thing. It doesn't matter. You don't have to use the pacifist system. The whole point is the fundamentals are there. And if we can inject this into the media, as they say, and I do agree, the media of Rocket League, we can get all these people into the fundamentals, we can create a change. It is going to be difficult because so many people aren't bothering with the fundamentals. And you can see every series that we've done here with the Road Tos, how lower quality, and I always say the game is actually worse than ever. People think it's harder than ever. It is harder than ever, but not because it's better than ever, because it's truly worse than ever, where players just can't seem to hit the balls. So, without further ado, those links will be in the description below. Hopefully these guys keep pushing that fundamental flag with whatever they do. It doesn't matter, it's all about the fundamentals, and that's really cool to see. So we have a replay. We're going to go for it now and see if you can guess this. Like I said, I'm going to be, oh my god, that's loud. I do apologize. We are going to be dropping little hints here and there. Okay, not loads of little hints, Oh, there we go. So let's see if we can get this. Now that feels almost too quiet, but there we go. So first of all, I just want you to look at a little jab jump. Look at the positioning, nice, close. Takes it in a lateral dribble, just so if they get challenged, they block it with the side of their car. I was watching this, and I was gobsmacked. This is the first replay I managed to find of this particular player. Okay, moving into a shadow. Inside position. Look at this, inside position, which means they can hit it to the outside to safety. So this player was known as a prodigy. They were actually known as a prodigy with how fast they picked up the game, and everyone said it was because of their mechanical ability. But you'll watch this and you'll see they don't really have any mechanics. Well, for the time they, maybe, but it's more so how clean their play was. When you watch this, it's just so clean. Good pathing, grabbing pads. Bit of a lag there, wasn't there? Moving in again, sideways on. I mean, that's an outside shadow, and they're mixing up the shadow as well. We've seen an inside shadow, outside shadow. They're looking. They're going in and out of ball cam. In 2016, they've got the awareness to go in and out of ball cam, which is crazy. Oh man, it's just nuts. And this isn't a gimmick, Going in and out of ball cam is a really important thing so you can get more view. I mean, look at that. It's just incredible. They're moving forward here, staying close to the play. They see the open net, they take the shot straight away. It did close down though, but that's fine. They're not going to torment themselves with that. And again, I like that challenge because they found the space, but double jump off the ceiling. It's I'm watching this and it's just perfect fundamentals. In 2016, it's just ridiculous from someone who never played the original game. And what this player did is they got really good at this, and then they added mechanics. and they just kept adding mechanics. It was it's crazy, absolutely crazy to think. I mean, look at this central position in the second man. It's unreal. Hitting it to the inside to outside. So if I say this clue, people will probably guess who this is, who know me. This player personally taught me the bounce dribble power shot in 2017, I think, 2016 or 2017. So I got a lot of respect for this player, of course. You know, they really helped my journey. It inspired me a lot, actually, to do videos and do road twos. Again, look at the patience. Look at the patience here. They didn't panic flip. Half flip there. Perfect boost usage. Inside. There's that move again. Inside to outside. Off the ceiling to make sure that, off the backboard, I should say, to make sure they clear it. Look how close they are to the ball as first man. Getting another touch. They're going to rotate as their teammate comes in. Grab the boost. They're probably going to come in here. Maybe fake it, but they didn't. They actually just dive because they found a gap. But again, look how close they are. Again, look at this. Use it in and out of the ball cam. It's so calm. It's unbelievable. This, to me, is, you know, Grand Champ level play plus, I actually think. I've not seen in a long, long time a Grand Champ player with this level of fundamentals. Look at that. Look at the way they're just able. It's almost like watching a bot play. You know, those, you know, because the game's seems to be overrun with bots at the moment. It's almost like watching a bot. The way they're able to just get to the ball and, like, control it or hit. I mean, look at that hit. Playing it to the side, to safety. So I don't know if this player was, you know, had some sort of sporting background or something. But, I mean, it's just the positioning and the I mean, look at the recoveries. Because they're not overdoing it. And again, you know, this was pre-air roll. So you'll notice here, see Broadway hits that shot on net. You know, obviously Fire misses it there. But nowadays, they miss those. No one would even hit that ball in, like, Grand Champ anymore because they'd be spinning and just completely whiff the ball. So it was a much more dangerous time to play, actually, because everyone's fundamentals were so solid. Like, there was less misses on the ball. Nice cut as first man to block it. I mean, this is legitimately... You could take this player with these mechanics right here, and they could do, like, a road to GC3. No doubt in my mind. So, yeah, just incredible to watch. Gonna take it off the teammate. Probably getting fed up. But also could be just because they were close. By the way, this is a really smart player, known for how smart they are. They were really, I would say they were the first all-rounder as far as players are concerned. You know, they were the first player to develop game sense and extreme mechanics. Okay, and there you go, the opponent's forfeit. So, who's the player? Comment below, and I'm going to reveal it in 2-1. It is, in fact, Squishy Muffins there with the ESL Monthly Elite tag. So this player went on to win a World Championship, multiple majors. What was the other one? Goldmine. I mean, with Gimmick. I mentioned Gimmick. Torment, of course, was another teammate. I didn't put in Lachinio. I could have tried to worm that in somewhere. Absolutely incredible. And again, you know, you look back at that, you think how great that game used to be. And you could add, and they were doing aerials. You could add aerials, you could add double touches to that if you had that base. And, you know, it's just more so to prove, you know, a lot of people say, oh, you got to learn mechanics first. Well, one of the greatest players of all time, like, without a doubt, I mean, I have them right in the top 2, to be honest. But one of the greatest players of all time they actually learned fundamentals and positioning first, and they ended up becoming the most mechanical player. So it just squashes that notion that you have to have the mechanics and work on the mechanics and speed. In fact, it's the opposite. You know, a lot of those players, they're good players. The people who keep telling you to work on mechanics, first of all, they've already got naturally good game sense, and they're really good players. But they're not. You could probably go down as legends, but they're not going to go down as winning and doing as much as this player did for the development of the game. You know, and it's another one that's sad, really, because Squishy was one of the first ones who was, you know, really promoting all these sort of fundamentals, and, you know, he sort of just plays and has a bit of fun nowadays. I know, you know, he doesn't take those tutorials like he used to, but yeah. So anyway, he had a road to Grand Champ, the first ever road to Grand Champ ever. You know, everyone who's done a road to, it's all based off the back of Squishy. And well, anyway, I added that account back in 2016 or 2017, whenever it was. And he added me as a friend. It's actually on this account. I don't even know. I wonder if it's on here. Actually, I wonder if it's actually on here. No, it's not this account. It's my other account. Is it? I think it is the other account. Yeah. Anyway, it is my main account. And I messaged him out the blue. And he had about 140 subscribers at the time. And I was like, hey, man, can you teach me how to score goals in ones? And he just spent like 10 minutes just showing me the bounce dribble power shot. So, yeah, still didn't get good at it, though. So, yeah, a lot of respect for Squishy. And, you know, again, just showing this really to make sure, again, keep mentioning these fundamentals and that you get the fundamentals, you get the positioning first. Like I say, that's Grand Champ level to me for nowadays because it's gotten so bad. And then you add your mechanics. Do you know what I'm saying? Then you get your mechanics going. So, guys, again, it looks really positive moving forward. Thank you, everyone who has purchased the book. It's done way, way better than I could ever imagine. And again, it's just strengthening these fundamentals. People want the fundamentals, man. And yeah, there seems to be a bit of an army now, a bit of a team pushing this fundamental content out. So hopefully we can create some sort of change in the game. I realize people play for fun and they're going to do their own thing. But it's not very fun having to like babysit people who just smash the ball away and leave you while they're trying to do a move that they can't perform. So hopefully we can get more fun games in solo queue. But if you want to be part of the community, come to the Discord and you can do the belt system for free. You can learn about the pacifist system and you can hopefully find a teammate who's like-minded. But also, guys, check out those other YouTubers I mentioned in the description below. Thank you very much. Look after yourselves and peace out. Peace, peace.
They just taught me the power shot about 9 years ago on your old Roto Grand Chef account, really? Air Charge, are you the guy that makes like YouTube videos? I swear I saw one of your videos recommended at one point. You make like YouTube videos about like how to get better? I swear I've seen one of those. That's very cool. Very cool that you do that. I think everyone has a different like a slightly different like perspective of what's right or like what's most efficient. It's cool that you do that.